Next is your various characteristics of logic family are given below in a brief. First is your speed, operating speed. Speed of the logical gate depends upon the time that elapses between the application of an signal to an input terminal and the resulting change in a logical state at the output terminal. It takes into consideration the transition time and propagation delays. Both of these times depend upon the loading and increase with the increase the load. The more inputs are attached to the output of a logic gate, the more load is to be handled by the output. High operating speed is usually the main requirement of digital ICs. Next is your fan-in. The fan-in of a logic gate is defined as the number of input coming from similar circuit that it can be handled properly. The number of input can be handled properly. Fan out, in general, a logical circuit is called to drive several logical input. The fan out is defined as the maximum number of standard logical input that an output can drive reliably. Whatever is the output that can become properly. For example, a logical gate that specify fan out of 8 can drive 8 standard logic input. If this number exceeds the output logic level, voltage cannot be guaranteed. So if you give the 8, you need a 8 output, 8 input. So this is your fan out procedure. Next is your power dissipation. This is the amount of power dissipated in an IC. It is determined by the current that it draws from the VCC supply and equals to VCC and ICC, where ICC is the average value of ICC 0 and ICC 1. This power is specified in megavolt. Lower power dissipation is desirable feature for any IC. Power supply requirement. Every IC requires a certain amount of electrical power to operate. This power is supplied by one or more power supply voltage connected to the power pin on the chip. So usually there is only one power supply terminal on the chip. Answer it is mark VCC for TTL or VDD for CMOS devices. Obviously low power consumption is desirable feature in any digital ICs. Next is your noise immunity. Stray electric and magnetic fields can induce voltage on the connecting wires between logic circuit. This means what type of noise is not available in your circuit. The noise immunity of an logical circuit refers to the availability of noise voltage on its input. A quantitative measure of noise margin. Higher the noise margin, better the logic circuit. Okay, so this is your noise immunity. This for your understanding purpose, what is exactly application of different logical circuits. So you can read this and you can write in the examination if they come. This is the only some characteristics, like first for the operating system, then fan in, then fan out, then your power dissipation, power supply requirement and noise immunity. You can read it properly. Next is the operating temperature range. Digital IC should be capable of operating for temperature 0 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius for consumers and from minus 55 degrees Celsius to plus 125 degrees Celsius for military applications. Figure for merit. The figure for merit of digital IC is defined as the product of speed and power. The speed is specified in terms of propagation, delay, time expressed in nanoseconds. Figure of merit equals to propagation time into power measured in picojoules. A low value of speed power product is desirable in a digital circuit if high speed or low propagation is desired, then there will be corresponding increases in power dissipation and vice versa. If the digital circuit high speed or low propagation delay is desired, then there will be corresponding increase in a power dissipation. Next, flexibility available. Various flexibility are available in different IC logic families. and these must be considered while selecting a logical family for a particular job. Some of the flexibility available are wire logic capability, connection of gate output terminal together, or using them directly to perform additional logic function without any extra hardware. Second, availability of complement output. This eliminates the need for the additional inverters. Breadth of series. Types of different logic function available in the series. Popularity of series. The cost of manufacturing depends upon the number of IC manufacturer. When the ICs are manufactured in the large number, the cost per function is reduced and it will be easily available because of multiple resources. Next is your input output facility. The number of input terminals of a gate and its input output in both 0 and 1 states are important. Former governs the fan in and the latter its fan out. For high fan out, the gates have low output for both 0 and 1. These are the some flexible availability. You don't have to remember a lot, but you have to define what are the characteristics and the use for the different for logical circuit and IC. You can read this properly. Next is your Boolean algebra. The Boolean algebra is used to analyze the digital circuit or digital logical circuits and logical gates. It is only the binary number zeros and 1. It is also called as a binary algebra or a logical algebra. Boolean algebra was invented by George Bull in 1854. Some rules in Boolean algebra. First is your variable use can have only two values, binary 1 for high and binary 0 for low. Complement of a variable is represented by in a over bar. This complement of a variable b is represented as b bar over the b. Then the b equals to 0, then the b bar equals to 1. If b equals to 1, then the b bar equals to 0. If the b equals to 0, then the complement आएगा 1. अगर b 1 होगा तो complement आएगा 0. O-ring of the variable is represented by a plus sign between them. For example, O-ring of ABC is represented as a plus B plus C. Logical ANDing of the two or more variable is represented by writing a dot between them, such as A dot B dot C, that is your ANDing. Sometimes a dot may be omit like A, B, C. That can be referred as also AND. वेरिएबल्स के दो वैल्यू रहेंगे, एक होगा 1, एक होगा 0. अगर आपको कॉम्प्लीमेंट डिसाइड करना होता तो यू हैव टू राइट ओवर दी बार. दैट मीन्स b इक्वल्स टू 0, तो उसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या आएगा, b बार इक्वल्स टू 1. अगर b इक्वल्स टू 1 है तो उसका आएगा b बार इक्वल्स टू 0. अगर प्लस साइन बिटवीन ऐड करना है ओ रिंग के तो यू हैव टू राइट a प्लस बी प्लस सी. लॉजिकल एंडिंग करना है तो यू कैन यूज a इंटू बी इंटू सी, लाइक a डॉट b डॉट c फॉर यूजिंग द डॉट, or you can omit the dot and you can write the A, B, C. This is the rule for algebra. First, Boolean laws. There are 6 types of Boolean laws. First is your commutative law. Any binary operation which satisfies the following expression is referred to as commutative operation. A into B equals to B into A. A plus B equals to B plus A. It is a commutative law. Commutative law stands that changing the sequence of the variable does not have any effect on the output of the logical circuit. Next is your associative law. The law states that the order in which the logical operations are performed is irrelevant as their effect is the same. If A into B bracket C equals to A into B bracket C, A plus B bracket plus C equals to A plus bracket B plus C. The dot means into the AND operation and plus means OR operation. That is your associative law. You can see the Boolean laws. First two laws are commutative law and associative law. Next is your distributive law. Distributive law states the following condition. A into bracket B plus C. So A into B plus A into C. This is your distributive law. AND law. This law uses the AND operation, therefore it is called as the AND law. A into 0 is 0. A into 1 is A. A into A is A. And A into A bar equals to 0. Again, A into 0 is 0. A into 1 is A. A into A equals to A. And A into A bar equals to 0. This law you can use in the equations. In the further studies, you can see in the examples. Not here. First, you have to understand the law and what the answer will become. So, he is the distributive law and the AND law. Next is your OR law. These laws are the use for OR operation. Therefore, they are called as OR laws. A plus 0 equals to A plus 1 equals to 1, A plus A equals to A, and A plus A bar equals to 1. Next is your inversion law. This law uses the NOT operation. The inversion law states that double inversion of a variable results in the original variable itself. If A double bar equals to A, suppose if you have a B double bar, then it's a B only. That means it settles a double inversion. The result is the original variable itself. This is the OR law and this is the inversion law. First you have to understand the law, what the answer will become, and this used in the equations. Next is your logical gates. We will see in the next video.